something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Volunteers will kick it away to get this game going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. On the carry, he's heading left. He's past the marker and still going. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll toss it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense here. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab, but plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season to have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games have become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming out.
Takes the handoff again. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's Fox. Finds his target, and it's complete. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Volunteers pick up enough to get a first down there. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Crosses the and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Vols.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Nebraska.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The passing catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air, it's Fox. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. He finds some space. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's the second down play. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Vols come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Throws out the stiff arm. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Dropping back, it's Fox. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Volunteers are going to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. He breaks free. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain in that play. The Vols are going to cash in the red zone. Handoff in a single back formation. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That mistake sets the offense up with a 40. The quarterback making some changes at the line. action here on first down. Catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Straight goes the back, an easy completion. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. Grabbed by the receiver.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
The Huskers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Now here's the toss play. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They'll run it to the left. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. of the shotgun. He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vols. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Handoff from the shotgun. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Fox. It's a quick grab. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays down.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal.
Pace, 27.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Huskers looking to run some tempo here.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
414 satellite. 414.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Scanning the field, it's Fox. On the move now. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Vols bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it in the open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Cornhuskers are looking to keep this drive going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Takes the handoff again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Dropping back, it's Fox. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.